Good evening to a very special night tonight. The end of the two quarterfinals in the World Championship to be completed, as far as at least one of them anyway. Wim de Ruiter there on the left versus Nikos Gerulus. It's now 12-11 for Wim de Ruiter. Nikos Gerulus has just won the last frame, and on the other table on the right we have Mohamed Fawzi against Mike Mora, and that is, it was 10-8. Let's just have a quick check. It's 10-9, so we have some interesting matches, and Wenken and Cheyenne Delda has started 2-2 in their first session of their quarterfinal. Tim Porter and Ronnie Temple, no sign of them playing tonight. They'll probably play tomorrow on Monday. But obviously, there's just one frame, well, 2 frames left to play between Wim de Ruiter and Nikos Gerulus. And I'm just checking to see if they will be playing. There's, let me just refresh the page. Yes, they're on. So we're going to concentrate on that match. Obviously, the Fawzi Mora match is interesting as well. Mike Mora has reduced the score to 1 frame. So that will be on the right side of the page. And you can, not necessarily matters, but we'll just keep that to the side of the page, and I just need to make a few adjustments, and then we'll have a look at the main match at the moment to concentrate on. So, Wim de Ruiter, Nikos Gerulus, 12-11, first to 13 frames. Wim de Ruiter trying to get past that finishing line. Wasn't able to do it in the last frame. So we'll see what happens here. Nikos Gerulus on the table. Looking for a red. Has one above the black spot there, as you can see. It's been a great performance by Wim de Ruiter. I had him at Nikos Gerulus as pretty strong favourite for this match, but it's turned out that possibly Wim has done all the leading, and Nikos Gerulus has been playing catch-up mainly. Red into the top left-hand pocket. As this blue into the bottom left. He's looking at the green for better position. The reds, 2 loose or 3 loose reds here in the bottom left-hand corner of the table will be his destination, possibly the red next to the black as well. So there it goes. No, I don't think he can see the reds near the black. Now, can he get through to a red into the top right-hand corner pocket? He's having a look, seeing if it'll go through past the red and the blue, through that gap. And it's going for the red lowest on the table. So possibly shot to nothing, or he might be playing safe, because other than that, I can't see any options. He's gone for it, and it's in. Good shot. And he took the white into the bulk area, knowing that he would possibly leave something on for Wim. Quarterfinals of the OSC World Championship. All quarterfinals started now. Winken and Cheyenne Deldor 2-2 in their first session. And if you're looking at the screen, you can see on the right there's Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Mora battling it out in their last session. Possibly they might take it to another session, depending on how they feel. That's 10-9, just one frame in it there. Nikos Gerlis put Wim in the snooker after that long red, and that's a nice shot by Wim, not leaving anything on, pretty safe, and gets out of the snooker. £10 for the winner of the World Championship, which in real terms is not that much, but it's the principle and the title, I suppose, they'll be looking for more than anything, the bragging rights and the honour of winning an OSC title, especially the biggest one, which this is. As Nikos takes the white down into the safety zone. Let's repeat, 2 frames left in this match to play. Wim needs 1, Nikos needs both. First to 13. Good shot by Wim. Soft, just held the ball to be on for the pink and got his accuracy right. So chance here. Screw back here for the reds. Near the black spot. To the right of the black spot. That's nice that the pink has gone onto the black spot here. Gives him a chance to continue this break or not have to go down for the blue. Hold this white. It's gone slightly to the left. Still potable, but it's missable. Will he put some stun in it to stay in the reds, or will he take the white down to the bulk area? Well, he's stayed in, and he's been very unlucky. Nothing on at all. The red is closest to. I don't think goes into the bottom left, so end of break. And safety play here for Wim. And every single shot can make a difference. For example, there, Wim, the break broke down. He could have played a blasé safety shot into the bulk area. May have just slightly hit it wrong, hit the yellow. There was a red on. Nikos makes a good break and affects the frame. In any moment, the game can change. Nikos now looking for safety here. On this red, on this black, on the black cushion. Hit it a bit too hard. And the accuracy was wrong. Hit the blue. So now another chance for Wim. Black and pink are a bit awkward. So that's going to make it a bit more of a slower game. The conclusion will be reached later on unless something is done about the black and the pink. Yellow on hit, and I suppose this is an opportunity to try and mess things up here, but no. Wimmer's just concentrating on the next specific red he wants, which is the one to the right of the pink. Now he's tight on the cushion here, so it's going to be difficult for him to screw back and hold for the yellow. So he's pushed it into the pink, hold for the pink, sorry. So he's pushed it into the pink, and a similar shot to the one he had earlier. More difficult this time, much more thinner cut. And I think this time he will go down to the bulk area just in case he misses it, and that's what he does. And we can see on the right, on the table, on the other table, Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Morat's coming to a conclusion. That's this frame. Good shot by Wim. Long red to keep this break going. Has got a similar cut on the pink, which I don't think he's going to explore this time. And it looks as though Mike Morat to just double check that. I think Mike Morat won that frame. No, Mohamed won it. So Mohamed leads 11-9. And that looks like a great match as well. So some good matches going on. Fortunately, they're on at the same time, so it's difficult to keep up with them. Maybe that's something we can look at in the future. Back to the game between Wim de Ruyter and Nikos Jovelis. And Nikos on the table. In a difficult position. 29 points to 9 for Wim de Ruyter. And he's touched the green. So he might have to play off a cushion here, Nikos. Misses it again. And he's gone right behind the yellow, but whether Wim will put him back here rather than the misrule, put him back where he was, seems to be having difficulty with that shot. So Nikos laughs. So what will Wim do here? Will he play him in where the snooker he is behind the yellow, or put him back behind the green? He's actually put him behind the yellow. Interesting. We'll see if that works. Obviously, Nikos definitely has to go off the cushion now. Right hand side. Now the question is, will he play it soft or will he play it hard? He's playing it soft, and it's well out. Nikos having a bit of trouble at the moment. 41 points to 9 now for Wim. He's collecting some valuable points here as he checks to see if there's anything on for him. But considering the situation we're in, you would say unless he has something outstanding and that will take him places, Wim should put him back into a snooker. That's the question. I suppose different players will have different views, and that's a nice shot. Pots the red, follows through for the pink. Has a chance here. I was going to say to move into the red and the black, but maybe can do that in a moment's time. Now, is he on this red? Oh, he's misjudged that. wanted to get a bit further close to the cushion, so he had the red into the top left. So he's going to have to try a cut here, and he pots it. So Wim de Ruyter doing everything he can to win this match. Blue is on in the centre. That natural angle taking towards those reds. Hits it with some pace. He's actually come round nicely, and he's got a red here into the top left. 43 points in front. 67 on the table. Red into the top left-hand corner. Again, he's to the left of the pink. Not on the right side. Just a pot here, just a soft pot, and the white will go towards the top middle. A bit too much pace though. But much less than that to be able to go for the two reds together on the pink spot. Shot to nothing here, can play for the red, but take the white down to the bulk area. But he misses it, and he doesn't take it down. He went for the pink, he went for the pot, he went full on. So the difference is 50 points. Or is it 51? 52 points, sorry, 52 points the difference. There's 50, 43, 59 on the table. So a very small amount of leeway for Nikos to maneuver around here. Needs to get pink or black, ideally. Good pot. That's the first part over with. Now he needs to create something here, make sure he gets the pot, put plenty of follow through, go into that black, open it up, or if he can, just rest the white onto the cushion to get past the black. And there he has, he's gone in. Oh, he's been unlucky. The red's pushed the white onto the cushion, or kept it onto the cushion, so he's got a thin cut here into the top left. Red he's looking at now, or he's got the middle, which he's moved on to here. That one that he's looking at, I think is third priority. Looks quite a bit of a thin cut, that one, into the top left. And the problem with the one in the middle is the white is tight on the cushion. So ball maneuverability is limited. So he's going for this cut here. Doesn't need to worry about position. Should be on something here. As long as you don't hit it too hard. Pot is vital. No, he's missed it. And he's took the white down to the bulk area. And just looking at it now, it seems that he's safe. So 61 points to 16. In the other match, it's 14 points each. You can see on the right. And we'll have a quick look at the third match that's playing tonight. Cheyenne's taken a 3-2 lead over Wayne Kent. For obvious reasons, we're covering the matches that are coming to a conclusion. We may be able to pick up a frame or two from the match v Wayne and Cheyenne Deldar, depending on how many they're playing. I think they're playing 7, so possibly might get the last fragments of that session. But that shot by Wim has left this red on, and Nikos now has a chance. Red into the top left-hand pocket. The aftermath of that pot will be the white will be in and around the pink. There you go. The pink into the bottom right. Well, then he can hold for the red into the top left. He's having a look at the black. It is potable, but he has less control about where the ball will land. And he needs a snooker if he does. As long as he pots this pink, he's still in the game. And that wasn't a great shot. He could have come back, screwed back for better access to this red into the top middle. So he's going to have to go behind this red and hopefully get on the pink. So pace is important here. Red goes in, but it's not really got an angle for the pink now. So he's gone out of position. And if he doesn't pot a colour here, he's going to need a snooker. So black into the top right-hand corner pocket. Seems the obvious choice. Crucial shot this for Nikos. If he can get this, he can stay in this frame. Any mistake he makes now could mean the end. And you need snookers. Wim de Ruyter just needs this red to win. If my calculations are correct, to win the match. Red goes in, and let's just see what the scoreboard says. Yes, barring any foul, Wim de Ruyter wins this match, 13 frames to 11. Congratulations to him and to his Belgian counterparts who may be watching him. Fortunate and lucky to Nikos Gerulus, who has lost. He gives his congratulations to his opponent, and as they exchange condolences and congratulations, the score, the result of this match is Wim de Ruyter wins Nikos Gerulus in the quarterfinal of the World Championship 2020 OSC, 13 frames to 11. And commentary is back. We've now gone on to the peripheral table. Is now Cheyenne Deldor and Wayne Kent. 3-2 for Cheyenne Deldor. Heavy favourite for this match, although Wayne Kent is a bit of a misdemeanor or misnomer is the word, although he does conduct a lot of misdemeanors, and he has conducted a lot of misdemeanors in his time. Strong favourite, Cheyenne Deldor, but I'm quietly confident it should be a good battle. Wayne just needs to stay focused. Both players have, of course, but we're concentrating commentary-wise on the match between Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Moura, as Mike Moura puts Mohamed Fawzi in a snooker. And let's just check that score. So there you see the match between WDR and NGA has completed. So we have those three matches left. 11-9 it is, and it's 4-2 for Cheyenne. I think they're going to play one more frame. As Mohamed Fawzi tries to get out of this snooker that he's been put into by Mohamed Fawzi. By Mike Moore, sorry. And Mike's decided to take this one on. It's a difficult red. He has a good snooker there to fall back on, but he's decided to take it on and he's potted it. So if you can capitalise on this visit, that would have been a good decision. Had an option there to get a lot more points. On the Deldar Kent game, just playing, exchanging safety, exchanging safety shots. We're trying to tease the other one to make a mistake. 40 on the Mike Moore, Mohamed Fawzi, back to that match. 41 points to Mike Moore on a break of 8 at the moment. Gone for a difficult red along the bottom cushion, and he's missed it. Now, is this red to the left of that trio of reds potable? Obviously not. As Mohamed with his ivory cue goes for this red into the bulk area, creating a snooker, which hasn't worked. And Wim de Ruyter comes into the arena, sits down just to see what's going on, and gives good salutations to the players. And he can now relax for a few days and prepare for the semi-final. And Wim de Ruyter will be playing the winner of this match, Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Moore. So also doing a bit of scouting, a bit of research, I would say Wim's doing. Played very well against a very good player. And the odds on Wim getting somewhere in this tournament will have considerably shortened. And this time it's Mike Moore that's in the snooker, as Mohamed puts him back in again. Mike this time hits it, but will he leave the red on? He has to a point. This loose red is on here, cut into the bottom right hand corner pocket. An interesting, both tables played a very similar shot, a cut into the bottom right hand corner pocket. One was for the brown, one was for the red. But we're looking at Mohamed Fawzi and Mike Moore at the moment. 19 points to Mohamed Fawzi, 41 points to Mike Moore. Mike Moore looking at a double here. No, he's decided to play safe. Well, that was the intention. He got a decent white, but that red he hit didn't hit anything and went down towards this bottom left-hand corner part of the table. Hammy tries the pot on the red, but misses it. So advantage Mora. Already 41 points to 19 in front. 22 points, 23 points now. Has options here. Needs to open these reds up. Obviously not been attainable up until this point. Still not. And it needs Mike to show some cue skill here and try and touch them at least. And he has. He's got something on. He's got the red below the pink spot into the middle. The other option was the long red into the bottom right, above the pink spot, but he has this red here. Red goes into the bottom middle, has the black on into the top left, and needs to move the white around. The yellow is stopping the red going into the top middle, and that's a nice shot. Red now into the bottom left, can hold for the pink, then has the other red, and it looks as though Mike's going to get this frame. A snooker needing now from Mohamed Fawzi. It looks as good, so it looks as though it's going to become 11-10. Now, I don't know whether they're going to carry on or play the rest tomorrow night. 11-10, so 5 frames to go, and Mike completes or hits the pink to indicate he wins that frame. And so now, as we look at the scoreboard, it is 11 frames to 10. I was just waiting for that to change at the top there. And are we going to see more snooker in this match, or is it to be moved to the end of? Is it to go on tomorrow? It's going to carry on. They've opened another frame, so the feeling is it might go to the end here. It's Saturday night. There's plenty of time. As Mohamed Fawzi breaks off, so just waiting for that score to be changed. I'm pretty sure it's 11-10. Not 11-9. So what we'll do is yeah, there it is. There's the change. Let's have a little look at the match between Cheyenne Daldar and Wayne Kent for a moment. It's coming to the end game in that match of the 7th frame, which possibly might be the final frame as well in this session. $37 points to 22 in favour of Shane Daldar. Daldar on the table. On the colours now. Colours are left. 20 points the difference. 24 break Shane Daldar's on. Wayne is having to wait in the wings for a next chance. White goes round the bottom cushion and now leaves a long possible green here. Will he take it on? He's hit it soft. He'll be on the brown automatically, and he pots it. That's a good pot. And just touches on the blue. Snooker needed by Wayne. But if this is the final frame, 5-2 is not too bad. Something to hold on to for the next session. As Wayne Kent concedes, or just acknowledges the win. And I think that will be it for the night. I don't know if they're going to carry on, or I'm pretty sure they said 7 frames, and there Wayne Kent leaves. So that's 7 frames played, and Wayne now knows what's needed. He's kind of felt the atmosphere and what it's like to play in the competition, OSC competitions. And just gets a little flavour of what he needs to work on, and or just to continue his preparation for this tournament. So back to the Mohamed Fawzi Mike Moore game, which pretty sure is going to go to the end. There are guidelines there for players, and it's down to them to use them. So one match still going, and we can concentrate on that. Good crowd in tonight as well. And again, another snooker. Set up by Mike. Will he put him back again? He's taking this on. Oh, didn't want that cannon onto the red. Completely decapitated the white's energy. And decides to play safe. In the face of it, that was a very good shot going off the edge, but I'm not sure whether that was meant or not. If he'd not hit the edge, the white would have been coming back down the table. So something only Mike will know. Forsey then plays a safety shot round the bottom left-hand corner of the table. White ends up top right-hand corner pockets near that area behind the yellow. Laura takes the white down to the right side of the pack and back down the table into the bulk area. There's a red over the center pocket, but it's going on to the left, so needs a particular angle to be able to be taken on. As Forsey looks to play a similar shot to what Mike Moore has just played, but I think he's got his angle slightly wrong, although it looks as though he might have turned out lucky. He hit the blue, but it sent the white into the bulk area, which is where he intended it anyway. Now Mike looking at the possible plant here, I would say, into the bottom left-hand pocket. And there it goes. It looks good, and it's a great shot. Great shot by Mike. Very aggressive. Unfortunately, he's not been left on any colour, so it won't be as eventful a pot as possibly it could have been should he have been on a colour and been able to clear up. And this time just rest the white onto the cushion off the brown. So Mike Morrow looks in a good rhythm. Let's just have a look, if we can, at the chronology of frames won in this match tonight, in this session. So they began, let's see, where are we? So they began at 9:30, so they've been going for a good 2.5 hours. It was 9:05. Was it 9:05 or 9? Yes, it was 9:05. Mohammed won the first frame of the session. Then Mike won the next. Then Mike won the one after that. Then Mike won the one after that. And then Mohammed won the last one. Oh, sorry, the next one with Mike winning the last one. So 6 frames played. But Mike winning 3 on the trot. And that's a bad miss by Mohammed. As Mike looks around the table, seeing what's on, black doesn't seem to be going, so he's going to have to take this red into the center and try and start from the bulk area. Bit hard there. Could have had a bit more leverage on the green, but it's not nothing too bad. Can get the cue ball down to the red area in whatever way he could have with that green. Nice position on this red into the top left. Will it go past the pink? It does. Comes back. So now Mike has a chance. Plenty of reds. Just needs to sort that black out. There's a red on the black spot, so you want to get rid of that as soon as possible, if you can. Well, that's not the greatest shot in the world. He's not hit that, screwed that back enough, and I think unless he can squeeze this red in, he's going to have to play safe here. Oh, he's got it. He just squeezed it in. Well played. Again, another tough shot on the pink. If he wants to carry on, he's looking at the green. There's a better option to come back round the table. And he's missed it. White does come back round the table. Not too far, just near the blue area. But nothing on, as far as I can see. There is a loose red. It could possibly squeeze through, but it's at an angle, and it would be very careless to try it, in my view. But it looks as though he is, so it must be pretty sure he can get it in. Mohammed Fawzi, multiple champion, slight favourite for this match. He pots it, and it goes in. As the white goes into some of the reds, the red on the black spot is still there. But that won't be too much of an issue, I don't think, as long as he has the pink. The green's there as well, kind of intruding on proceedings. Pink into the top middle. Has a straight red here, so he can hold for the pink. Fawzi quite capable here of making a devastating break and finishing the match. Mike Mora might be slightly worried here, but obviously has really turned it on the last half of this match so far. Has really brought it into a match. Green disposed of by Mohammed, just clearing up, making it a bit more tidy for him. Will he screw back for the black here in order to take the red on the black spot? No, he's holding for the pink. Now he might screw back just a little bit for that red to the right of the northeast of the black spot. There's the screw back, but it's not turned out too well. I think he can possibly still see the red. So he's going to have to play it quite soft here to stay on for the pink. That would be the shot. Now a chance to get rid of the red and the black spot, which I keep going on about. I suppose it doesn't really matter. He's already potted most of the reds. And he might not even need to touch that. Oh, well. got a thin cut for the red on the black spot, but he might have a better option here. For the red closest to the bottom left, and he does, and he pots it. Still only 15 points in front, though. He's going for the black here. This is a interesting shot. He's playing for position, obviously, and has he potted the black? No. Well, had an easy pink there. Obviously, he's playing for position. But he's let Mike Moore back on the table, and Mike will be rubbing his hands here. I'm sure, obviously, there was a thought through his mind that Mohammed could get on a roll and clear up or create enough damage to finish this frame off. But no, Mike has a chance. He's got a black over the centre pocket if he needs it. And he's going to take it now. He needs to judge the pace right here. He wants to be pretty straight on this red off the black cushion. He wants to avoid the pink, and he doesn't. He hits the pink onto the black cushion as well, so end of break. Good opportunity for a snooker, though. 7 points in it in this 22nd frame of the 25-frame match between Mohammed Fawzi and Mike Moore. A great snooker there by Mike. Snookers very prevalent in this match this evening so far, I've noticed. Such a vital tool for a player, as Mohammed misses it. And looks as though it's going in a lovely position for Mike now to carry on. Will he do that, or will he get more points off the misrule? Looks as though he's carrying on and going for it. Blue is on the bottom right cushion as Mike takes the white up to get the high colour black, but left it a bit awkward. The misrule is there to be used. I'm sure some players may have principles and want to finish it off themselves, or feel there's something about getting shots from fouls. There's a lot of banter that can go on around that, but the game is what it is, and use all the tools you need. The aim of the game is to have more points than the opponent at the end of the frame, as Mike Moore plays a beautiful snooker, leaving the white on the bolt cushion and the yellow against, or in line with the black, or the spine of the table. Can he get through to this yellow? Might be able to trim it a little bit. I might have to put some side on and come back. No, he manages to cut it, Mohammed. Good shot. And then that's a nice bounce off the brown to hold the white in the bulk area. And also he's kissed the green just to put a bit more blockage in front of Mike Moore. But this pot is on. It's a thin cut, and I'm pretty sure Mike Moore is going to take it. He does, but he misses. Nearly pots the pink as the yellow just glides across the center of the table towards the top right-hand cushion, but it's not on the cushion. It's in a pretty decent potable position for Mohammed, who is 5 points in front. He's 5 points behind. Just needs 2 more frames, Mohammed, to go through to play Wim de Ruyter. Misses it. Sorry about the chat. Just Ken was just asking where the link was for this live stream. And we're in the end game now. Only 5 points in it. Just the colours left. Mohamed Fawzi from Egypt, Mike Moore from Germany, battling it out to win this 22nd frame of the quarterfinal of the World Championship. And that pink over the left-hand corner pocket makes it a lot easier to play it safe. So we could be here for a while, considering the situation we're in and the lack of frames remaining to be played. That pink might become very useful, but not to Mike. Mike is must have missed that message, and he's played it into the other corner pocket, the opposing corner pocket, and left it open for Mohamed Fawzi. Chance here for Fawzi. Yellow into the top left. Natural angle will take it down towards the green. And he gets it. Kisses the blue into position over the pocket. So just this green really needed in terms of difficulty. He has to be careful, take a risk. If he misses it, he could get the complete frame to Mike Mora. If he pots it, the frame could be his. He's missed it. The green stops just outside the D near the yellow spot. There is a cut on here, and Mike Mora is the kind of player who will take it. Will he? No. Sends the green down towards the bulk area. That's towards the black cushion and the black area, the black neighborhood, you could call it, the Bronx. Fawzi. Just want to put the green behind the brown on the bulk cushion and try and just stay near the black. No one actually, he's just pushed it towards the pink just to make sure that there's no possibility of a cut into the top right hand corner pocket there by Mike. You don't know, Mike, you will take on a shot if it's there, if he feels he can get it. As Mike just sends the green down towards the pink area, where the pink is, where it's quite safe. There is a slight gap near the pink going into the top left-hand corner pocket. Would it be worth hitting it hard and going just off the cushion and then rebounding off the pink like a billiard shot? I think I probably would try that myself, although I'm not in their position and probably will never will be. But that's not something Mohamed is contemplating at this stage. So playing around with the green and this safety exchange. 3 points in it, and what a shot. Well, he didn't pot it. It didn't turn out well. It's probably a bad shot to take, but a good effort, but a very brave effort by Mike Moore. And that's the type of thing I was just talking to you about. Mike Moore will take on a shot when possibly he doesn't need to. And this is the result. He's now left it open. He's making it easier for Mohamed. That's the only criticism you can give of Mike sometimes, and frustrates his fans. And I feel myself, I've repeated this and said this over and over again. Green goes in for Mohamed Fawzi, but the brown is not what you would call a straightforward shot. So unless he's going to try a carom shot, is it called a pool shot? With lots of left-hand side, off the cushion, onto the brown, into the pocket. But It's not, probably not. He's gone for it and he has. He's done it. What a shot. I don't think he even went off the cushion there. So 4 points in front. Blue and pink over the pocket. So one would think that Mohamed Fawzi is going to be one frame away from winning this quarterfinal. And you have to say to Mike and his team, why did he go for that green? Obviously, if he'd have potted, he would have been a hero. But he didn't, and he took that risk. And perhaps that's just the way Mike is. And you can't change people if they don't want to be changed. As Mohamed Fawzi pots the pink into the top left-hand pocket. The black is not needed, but just going through the motions now as Mohamed Fawzi takes that frame and now leads 12 frames to 10. We'll be back shortly after this quick break. Back with commentary on this final session between Mike Mora and Mohamed Fawzi. 2 frames in it, with Fawzi having a 2-frame lead, just needing 1 more to win. Mike needing all frames. Can he do it? Red into the bottom right corner pocket on, and he's missed it. He's hit the green, and free ball in the D for Mohamed. Slight lead for Mike Moore in frame points. Red still pretty much together in that cluster. Plenty of reds on the table. So has the blue, can hold on for the red into the top right hand pocket and go back down for the blue and see what his options are. Now it would like a good angle on the blue here. The reds are not really in great positions. And that is perfect. Perfect position to go into the pack now. No, he's not done that. He's held on for the red, the highest in that pack. That's surprising. For me, from my perspective, I would have gone in, but Mohamed has won a lot more matches and titles than I have, and in fact, he beat me in the round 1, so that tells you everything you need to know. Pots the red, follows through, opens up a few more reds in that pack quite nicely, and it has the black into the bottom left here, but needs to be careful. Deep screw back, I would suggest here, or I would presume. And he's held on for that red on the pink spot, and the black's gone into the green spot. So that adds to the dynamic of this frame. Now we'll have to go up for the blue here, or the bulk colour. The long blue into the top left is one of his favourite shots, so that's what I would suggest he's going to try, and now he can move down for the reds. It's just a matter of sorting out. Mind you, the black, if you'd potted the black would have gone the black spot. He could have gone off 2 cushions, past the blue on for this red that he's taking on now. So that's something to think about. Should he not make a conclusive break here, he's going to have to come back for the blue. And that's no problem for Mohamed. This blue is one of his favourite shots, I've noticed. Now he's looking, he's got to get this right though. He's got to screw back a bit here, on level with the pink spot, I would say. No, he's gone past that, but he's got the red into the middle, but he's queuing away from the blue, and he wants to get onto the blue. He's trying a cut here. Has he seen a red that's available? He has, and he's just taken the white down towards the black just in case he'd missed it. But for him, he's got the black now, and he can bring that into contention. So this is good stuff by Mohamed Fawzi, keeping Mike Mora on the table, off the table, sorry. He's not going for the black. He's going for the blue. Well, obviously it tells you so much how he likes the blue shot. He definitely could have put stun on that black if he'd gone for the black. But that's why he's on the table and I'm not. Still, he has to come up for the blue here. And that blue is such a useful shot in situations like this when the high colours, pink and black, are not available. And you're picking out reds and just having that ability just to pot the red and just put it in the general central area of the table. Now he's going for the black. He's going to bring the black in here. Good angle for him to move just onto the top right-hand cushions for the long red down the top left-hand cushion, or he's going to come down for one of these reds. And I think he's just about got a good angle for that red nearest the pink. Well, second but one from the pink, and he can move this red now. So I'm going to suggest he's going to just go onto that other red below the pink and hold on for the pink. And that's what he's done. And that red stayed below the pink and line into the pocket. 40 points the difference now. 51 on the table. So colour, red and colour should leave Mike Moore and Eden snookers. And is this the moment that Mike Moore drops out of the World Championship? Red into the bottom middle. Snooker needed. This black for the match. Oh, he's missed it. And where's it going? And the whites kept it out. Well, that black would have sealed the match for him, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Mike Moore has a chance to live at least one more time. What will he do with it? He's under tremendous pressure, is Mike Moore now, because he knows that any mistake he does, Mohamed Fawzi is going to take the match. So what can Mike come up with? And that's a good start. He's just kept it behind the pink, or in close to the left-hand cushion. The red on the top left-hand cushion is not available to be potted, and the other red is near the blue spot. So what a mountain to climb Mike Moore has. It's still possible. Definitely possible. Has the misrule. Oh, and Mohamed went for that thin cut. Impossible shot. Or 1 out of 100 shot, I would say. So let's look at it. $48 points the difference. 43 points on the table. Oh, he's missed the red. He went for the red down along into the top right-hand cushion. Has he left this red on? He has. And that could be it. That could have been the crucial shot of Mike Moore, the last shot of Mike Moore's existence in the quarterfinal of the World Championship 2020, as Mohamed pots the red, and barring any foul here, which he's not going to make, Mike Moore is out, and Mohamed Fawzi will play Wim de Ruiter in the semi-final, and manages to get through. A great performance by Mike to hold on to Mohamed Fawzi, who's such a tough player to play against. And he will be disappointed. A couple of shots I could mention, but that's the way Mike plays, and probably would do even worse if he didn't play his natural game. But it just wasn't enough tonight for Mohamed, who just tips onto the red to signify the end of the match, the end of the frame. Well played to Mohamed Fawzi, who now goes through to the semi-final and will play Wim de Ruiter, who is there, just keeping an eye on Mohamed, just letting him know he's there, just saying to him, I'm here, Mohamed. You turn up on the semi-final night and we'll see what happens. Unfortunate, what's the word I'm looking for? commiserations for Mike Mora, who again had played really some great snooker and put up a real fight in this match, but it wasn't to be. And Mohamed Fawzi goes through to the semi-final, as I said. The other semi-final, Wayne Kent is 2 frames to 5 down. Plenty of frames to play, though, in that match. I'm sure they'll probably continue it either Sunday, tomorrow night, or Monday, and we'll be keeping a good eye on that. Tim Porter and Ronnie Temple have had a night off tonight, and they'll probably resume tomorrow or Monday as well. But that's the end of this broadcast for OSC tonight. The headline is Muim Daruta and Mohamed Fawzi set up their match for the semi-final and go through tonight, winning very convincingly and impressively. We'll see what happens then. Take care. Keep practicing. Au revoir.